'cause I'm giving you my love for free. Are things not for real? You've been telling everyone about us, but you are not the only one I call for fun. Late night to...
Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new, I'm Becca, and over here on Happily Ever Becca, I do a lot of cleaning content, and today we are going to be doing some laundry motivation. I wanted to put out a bonus video this week, and I thought it would be fun to kind of just show my new laundry routine. I've really been trying to stick to it and stay on top of it. I know that's a struggle for a lot of people, so I figured I would share with you guys like what I've been doing, what my tips are, my tricks, or anything like that. But we have a ton of laundry to get done today. I have been trying to do every single Sunday, do the mass loads of laundry so that throughout the week I might have to do 1 or 2 loads, but most of it gets done on Sunday. Knock it out one day so I don't have to worry about it all week. We are a family of 5. My oldest does do his own laundry, so that definitely helps. Every little bit helps. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on laundry. I'm gonna start off with my bed because I'm gonna do all of the sheets today. So I'm gonna start off with my bed and Grayson's little bed that's beside my bed. I'm gonna toss all that in together. I actually did my comforter last week, and I do that like every other week or once a month, depending on, you know, how bad it is. I'm not gonna lie, that's just how it is here. So let's get started with that. As I'm sure a lot of you know who have been here for a little while, that I have this little mattress on the floor for my 6-year-old who tends to come in my room at night. He goes to bed in his own bed every single night, no problems, no fighting, no anything like that. Same with my 3-year-old, but for some reason they both end up in our bed by the end of the night. So I go ahead and put that mattress down there for him. So since I'm washing my sheets, I'm going to go ahead and wash the sheets and the blankets from that bed as well. I know a lot of us struggle with laundry, and it's really hard to find like a good laundry routine, and mine is continuously changing, I'm not gonna lie, but at the current moment I feel like I have a pretty good laundry routine.
You tell me that I made you think if we had something special more than happy drinks, you'll go without blinking.
I did a load of laundry for my miscellaneous basket a few days ago, and I kind of just folded the stuff and left it in this area. I'm kind of infamous for that, but I did get it folded, just not put away. But I have a miscellaneous basket that I use on top of the washer, and a lot of like the weekly towels, hand towels, regular towels, microfiber cloths, mop heads, all that kind of stuff usually goes into that basket, because I really do think having a good organization of laundry is the biggest key, and being able to stay on top of it. Now we're going to clean the boys' laundry, and then we will work on doing their sheets after that load before we move on to more clothes. I mentioned before how I feel like being organized with your laundry is the biggest way to, or the big component, and being able to stay on top of it, right? I have like a method for all of the laundry. Like the boys have one basket in their bedroom, Colby has one basket in his bedroom. I have a hamper that has 3 different baskets in my bedroom, and I do dark, light, and jean pile, and then I have the miscellaneous basket on top of the washer, which is a really big basket because that can be broken down into, like, you know, if I throw random sheets in there for a sleepover, or if I throw random towels throughout the week in there, right, I can just separate the sheets, do that as a load, separate the towels, do that as a load, and then of course like microfiber cloths and everything. But I try to stay on top of the laundry in that type of organization where everybody has their own basket, everybody has their own, place to store the dirty laundry, because I find that it's harder for me to stay on top of whenever I have, you know, just piles of laundry all over the place. Like if I walk into the laundry room and that big miscellaneous basket that's on top of the washer, if all of that stuff were to be on the floor, it would feel so overwhelming. It would feel so daunting. It would feel really crazy, right? So I try to have a system in place, and as soon as those things are, you know, whenever I have a laundry basket that's full, I will go ahead and I will do whatever laundry it is that needs to be done, whether it be my darks, my lights, my jeans, or the towel pile, or the, you know, that kind of stuff. And then I try to do everybody's bed sheets once a week. So, and I do it on the same day just to get it done and over with. So I think having a method like that is really what helps you stay on top of it and stay organized.
But there's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now, let's be free.
It's always such a great feeling when you get into bed at the end of the night and your sheets are all clean. You take a shower before bed, you get in bed to your cozy, warm, clean sheets. One of the best feelings.
What you do what you like, do what you like to do. Do what you like, do what you like to, what you like to do. Ain't no one stopping you. Try to express yourself in your own way, and we could have some fun. No problems coming in our way. I would like you just the way you are, and you would like me just the way I am.
Now that I've washed all of the bedding and I have done, you know, the boys' laundry, I'm going to move on to my laundry baskets and get all of this done. We're going to start with the darks because it's the biggest pile of laundry. I really try to do my least favorite things first. I don't love doing bedding. Between the bedding and then the boys' clothing, those are my two least favorite like piles of laundry to do, just because the boys' clothing, there's so many little pieces, so it takes a while even on a small load to fold and like get organized. And then also, I just don't love putting the beds back together. I've never loved, like, I love making the bed in the morning because it's simple and easy and quick, but I don't love, like, you know, the fitted sheet and then the, you know, other sheet, and I hate messing with all that stuff. So making beds is probably my least favorite after I wash the sheets. So I try to start with my least favorite and work my way down. That way, by the time you're all tired and exhausted from doing laundry, the last few loads are like the easiest less daunting load. And then if you're like me, you leave the last load in the dryer and you fold it when you need the dryer again. No shame in my game. I do that every time.
I'm in love with all your lights and your colors. I'm in love with all your nights. But you've kept me far away from my focus, and to my heart I cannot lie. Stars, made of stars, up above, made to fall. Stars, counting stars, and they guide me through the dark. Lonely days left in despair, air is getting heavier, but I do my best to breathe. Dreams of green and filled with bliss. Life is so much more than this. So where do you go when nothing's like home? I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home. Moving on was never harder with knowledge of all the things I leave behind. I got a new friend in my life that is perfect, and you're no longer on my mind. Sun, warming sun, and my life's just begun. Sun, under the sun, I'll be fine and you'll be gone when nothing's like home. I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home. Only days left in despair, air is getting heavier, but I do my best to breathe. But I do my best to breathe. Some green and filled.
My little helper is gonna come and help me with the laundry. He loves helping me switch the laundry from the washer to dryer. He's a very independent, out of all three of my boys, he's the most independent at such a young age. He loves being able to help in any way he can and do the, the independent things. So he likes to come in here and help me switch the laundry. Whenever he notices I'm in here, he will come in and help me switch the laundry.
And take the long way home.
I typically just hang my wet clothes up in my closet. I will kind of set them aside so they're not touching anything. They're never like soaking wet. They're not like dripping water anywhere. They're more like damp. So I just like to hang them right here in the closet, let them dry, and then I will put them away the next day, or honestly, sometimes just when I feel like it.
Even sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I don't have.
The next load I'm tossing in is my lights, and there really wasn't a ton, but there were a few things that were kind of essential for the week, so we're gonna go ahead and do this load anyways. And now we're gonna make the boys' beds, and I just wanted to explain why these pool noodles are here on Tristan's bed. I use these as like bed rails instead of using the bed rails. I did use a bed rail with my oldest and then with Grayson as well, and I noticed with Grayson it was like nicking the wood, and so I knew that with these beds, if I use bed rails, it would, for one, just, let's be honest, it's not pretty looking. And then for 2, it would chip probably the paint on the bed. And so I just, saw this on Instagram, kind of researched it a little bit more on Pinterest to see if it was like a really, a real thing that worked. So I went to Walmart, bought some pool noodles, and I just put them right under the fitted sheet. And sure enough, they have worked. He has never fallen off the bed. I even questioned for a minute if he even really needed them, and did a few nights without them, and he fell off the bed those few nights. The beds aren't very high, so it did wake him up, but it didn't hurt him, obviously. But he did fall off the bed, so they do actually serve their purpose and work. I think the key is just I get the bigger pool noodles, and then also making sure they're in the fitted sheet so they can't really fall off or go anywhere.
Now I wanna embrace life. You and I side by side. Knowing there is more in life. We're soaring up high, got no clue. How do I know what I mean to you?
I'm going to work on this load of laundry. I'm going to fold it, get that all taken care of and put away, and start my last load of laundry in the dryer. No more laundry in the washer, just starting the last load in the dryer. And if I'm being honest with you, this load of laundry is still in my dryer today. That's just how it is around here. I don't mind folding laundry, okay? I don't mind folding laundry. I don't like putting it away though. That's my problem. So if I don't have to fold it and put it away, I certainly don't. But also my washer machine, one of the reasons why I love it is it has a ventilation system. So there's like the little slots on the front of the washer door, and the inside kind of slides and opens those slots. So whenever I'm done with laundry for the day, I just put it on that ventilation system. It runs for, I think it's open and like on for like 8 hours. And it dries out the inside, because if you have a front loader, it can get a little like smelly in there if you don't let it dry out before you close the door. But that is the reason why we bought this specific one, was because it serves the purpose of you don't have to leave the door open for all night long to let the inside dry before you close the door, because it's got that ventilation system, which is amazing. I am thoroughly impressed with it because I am an avid front loader. I know it's not for everybody, but I love front loaders. You can fit way more in them. You can fit big blankets in them. And I just, honestly, it's just something soothing about being able to change the laundry from the front on both, instead of like from the top and then down in the front. But I've always loved a front loader. So when I came across that washer, when we were looking at new ones, because we sold our washer and dryer, when we sold our other house, we sold it with the house. So when I came across that, I was like, yes, I need this one.
To dream, keep on dreaming about us, baby. Now tell me exactly how you feel. I'm just trying to keep it real. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside.
All right, everyone, that is it for this extreme laundry motivation video. It has been all day. That is everything that I was able to get done in between, just being a mom and doing all of those things. But we got a lot of laundry done today. I only have a couple loads that I will have to do this week, which will be easy to do. I did the hardest loads today, like, you know, having to take the beds apart, put them back together, and then, you know, the bigger loads with the more clothes to fold, like the boys' laundry and the bigger loads of ours. So the loads that I do have left are like towels and easy things like that that are quick and easy to fold. So anything to make my week ahead a little bit easier. So on weekends, during your free time on the weekends, it's always good to get done some of that daunting stuff so that you can prepare for the week ahead. But thank you guys so much for choosing to click on this video today. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. I hope you got some motivation to get whatever you need done. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and I will catch you guys on the next one. Oh, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That really helps my channel. Bye guys.
Tell me exactly what you mean. You mean everything to me. Let me love you on the inside.